We begin tonight at 6 o'clock with breaking news and the passing of a TV legend with deep Philadelphia roots. The man known as the world's oldest teenager, Dick Clark, has died at 82. Good evening, I'm Chris May.
And I'm Susan Barnett. Dick Clark was a cultural icon who spent decades in the national spotlight. A spokesman says Clark suffered a heart attack this morning at a hospital in California. He was admitted yesterday for an outpatient procedure. Clark first rose to prominence back in the 50s as host of American Bandstand. The afternoon dance show first aired on Philadelphia television before it went nationwide. He went on to start Dick Clark Productions, which produced thousands of hours of television, everything from game shows like Pyramid to talk shows and award shows. In 1974, Clark started New Year's Rockin' Eve. He hosted every show except 2005 when he suffered a stroke. Once again, Dick Clark dead today at the age of 82.
Well, it is such a huge loss. Reaction to Dick Clark's death has been pouring in today. Our reporter Todd Quinones is live from the WOGL studios in Bala Cynwyd with more on how people are remembering him tonight. Todd.
Chris, the music director here at WOGL, who has worked with Dick Clark off and on, going back to the 80s, says the American icon was the real deal. He was the genuine article. For Tommy McCarthy, the passing of Dick Clark brings up a lot of personal memories.
If you felt like talking to him about something and you called L.A. and his wife Carrie would answer the phone, she'd say, "Hold on, I'll get Dick for you." And that's the way the guy was. And he was the same off camera, I felt, as the way he was on camera.
Inside the studios in West Philadelphia, where American Bandstand was first launched, McCarthy remembers being one of the dancers when he was just 14 years old.
It began right here in the city of brotherly love, down there at 46th and Market Street, and went all around the world. That's why this is such a mecca for music. Philadelphia is so revered in the record industry.
Clark's legacy is tied to so many popular events like the New Year's Eve countdown. He's also tied to so many popular artists like Bobby Rydell.
He meant so much to so many people. He was like, you know, they say America's oldest teenager. And he meant an awful lot to a lot of people, meant an awful lot to their careers. So, yeah, of course, he's going to be missed by quite a few people, especially us guys here in Philadelphia who did the show.
Dick Clark dead today at the age of 82 years old as a result of a heart attack. Reporting live tonight at Bala Cynwyd, Todd Quinones, CBS3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Todd, lots of memories. Thank you so much. Here is where American Bandstand really got started. This is the old studio at 46th and Market in West Philadelphia. Inside the building, items from the original studio have been preserved, giving a glimpse of what it looked like back in its heyday. Many of you have also been reacting to the news on social media. Eyewitness News reporter Ben Simino is live in the CBS3 Web Center tonight with your comments on the death of Dick Clark. Ben.
And Susan, as Todd mentioned, Dick Clark holds a special place in the hearts of a lot of Philadelphians, especially Philadelphia baby boomers coming home back in the 50s and the 60s when they were in junior high school or high school and turning on American Bandstand, which began right here in Philadelphia. A lot of them are reacting on our Facebook page, the Facebook page of our sister station WOGL, and of course on Twitter. Let's go to some of those comments from the Facebook pages. Barbara McDaniel writes, "Another piece of our past is gone." That certainly is true. Patricia McHugh writes, "Rest in eternal peace, Mr. Clark. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the many treasured memories, and may your family find solace in their time of need, knowing you are at peace." The Twitter sphere blowing up with this news this evening as well. Celebrities of all different stripes commenting on the passing of Dick Clark. Ryan Seacrest, closely associated with Mr. Clark, he writes, "I am deeply saddened by the loss of my dear friend Dick Clark. He has truly been one of the greatest influences in my life." We've seen Twitter quotes from a whole range of celebrities, including even Speaker of the House John Boehner. We want to connect with you, hear your thoughts. Go to cbsphilly.com/connect with us. That's the story live in the Web Center. I'm Ben Simino, CBS3 Eyewitness News.